Good morning. It's day 2 of our Desolation Wilderness adventure. It's September the 2nd. Tomorrow actually is Brother John's birthday. He's going to be a nice 46 years young. 48. Oh, 48, that's right, yeah. My math is always off. I always think 11 when it should be 9. Anyway, this is where we camped last night. I showed it to you in our video earlier from yesterday. And so we're getting ready to move on. We're going to push up this way. And we're going to work our way up towards Lake Aloha and then Mosquito Pass. So we're ready.
Absolutely.
John made us a great breakfast this morning of scrambled eggs with smoked bacon and Swiss cheese. We had some great coffee, and now we're getting ready to make way.
All right.
So we're on our way. Come on along. It's about 9:20. We've stopped for a moment. We've been moving for a little while. It's about an hour, I think. And anyway, we want to show you Lake Aloha. Absolutely gorgeous, but the water level is so low. Across in the distance, you may or may not be able to make out the brown rocks, but the water level is usually higher than that. This is John over here filming with his Sony HD Pro. He does quite a bit of videos himself, experienced guy out here in the wilderness. You can see Jack's Peak from here. That thing looks like it might be a butt kicker to try and climb. You can't even make out Dick's Peak over there, and our way out's back over in this direction here. So we're going to push on and see how much we get. We're going to try and get up to Mosquito Pass, which is back over here just above those, all the trees there that you see. That's Mosquito Pass. We'll cross over there, and we'll check our time. We might be able to assault Jack's Peak today. We might not. It just depends on time, because we have to be out and meet with our sister Chainsaw. Also, I want to point out, this is Mount Agassiz, and that's Mount Price. Those are the two we're going to try and hopefully walk the ridge line to knock out and spend the night over here in this area, on the side of the hill, where we've got the tree. There's 3 small ponds up there, which would have been an ideal campsite, because we have water, we have some trees to shelter behind. All right, we're getting ready to push on, so come join us. We're going to do it some more. Well, it's about 10 o'clock. John and I are basically stopped. This is when the last water source is. We're here to show you. John's working on pumping water. We've got our bladders back over here. Each of our bladders holds about 3 liters. They're made by Camelback. They're really great. John's got a Catadine filter system. You can see he's pumping here. We just drop it in this crystal clear water. Pump it in. John's filling up my bladder right now, which is right over here on the rock. And this will basically be our water that we'll have for the rest of our trip, most likely until we get back down to lower altitudes on our way back out to meet our sister Chainsaw. Up over here, there's Jack's Peak, and I don't know if we'll be able to make it or not. It depends. We probably got at least 2 hours to Mosquito Pass at this point, and then we'll be pushing it, because it'd probably take at least 3 hours to summit Jack's Peak before we could walk out. So, all right. Any words of advice or anything else, John?
Just keep it cool.
All right, we're trying to traverse around the edge of Lake Aloha, and you can see how it kind of is rocky all through here. We have to do a lot of rock scrambling to get back over to the trail on the other side. Here's John doing a scramble up through a gap in the rocks. He's doing pretty good. Remember, we're about 8,000 feet right here at the lake, and carrying about 30 pounds, so it's a little bit of a challenge for us OLD guys. What's the word?
Feels good. Nice handholds. Good footholds.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, more later.
Very tiring scrambling through this.
John sounds like a cow that we're hearing the cowbell with his cup as he scrambles along the lake. Making his way to the grove of trees over there where we want to stop and take a break. He's doing a good job.
I do sound like a cow.
Hey, we're doing pretty good. It's about a little after 12 noon. We've stopped for a break. We made it around the lake. Now we're back onto flatter ground for our trek along Lake Aloha. We just think because of the time factor, we're averaging sometimes about half a mile an hour just because the terrain is so difficult, plus it's a lot higher altitude here, that we're probably just going to go ahead and start to make our way back towards Glen Alpine, where we'll be meeting our sister Jan.
Yep.
So we're doing strong, eating some protein, getting some carbohydrates, and we're really doing a lot of water. We'll probably do one more water stop to hop off before we make the trek down the hill.
Good news is we summited Pyramid, the tallest mountain, and we also are going to completely go all the way across Desolation Valley.
Yep, do a transverse of Desolation Valley. So all in all, it's been a really good trip. Probably bit off more than I thought we could chew, which was 5 peaks in 2 days. Really, you got to factor in 2 things: OLD, and the other factor is AGE. And so between those 2 things, sometimes you can't do as much as you really wanted to do.
I agree.
So all right, we're going to push on shortly, and we'll give you some more.
Hello, we're here at Lake Aloha. We are standing on the lake bed, normally where this would be water. It's very interesting walking across here. It reminds me of like a moon-like or Mars-like terrain, something that you would see from the rover pictures. Very cool. Very interesting. Not a lot of opportunity. The last time this land was showing was probably 1976 when we had the last big drought. So rare opportunity, once in a lifetime.
Well, we're out in the middle of nowhere, and guess what time it is? That's right, it's Pero time. John has found a dog out here. He's found Cinder, with Cinder's owner out here. We stopped to go ahead and pump some more water before we hike out of here. And John's found Cinder, the wonder dog. Cinder's found a pine cone playing in the water, and John got his fix.
Bring it here, Cinder. Bring it here. You want to keep it, don't you?
All right, we're pushing on. So we're walking along the famous Pacific Crest Trail, and we're on our way down to meet Chainsaw. So I just want to give you a quick view of another pretty area as we descend out of Desolation Wilderness. And like I said, we are following the famous Pacific Crest Trail that runs over 2,000 miles from Mexico up to Canada. Well, we're coming up on 4 o'clock, and we're on our way. We're almost here at the trailhead. It's been a successful trip. We see up ahead that our support team, Chainsaw, and her dog Jake Armstrong, the All-American dog, are waiting on us. So she's doing well, and so it's been a good trip. We're glad you came along with us, and if you learned one thing out of our video today, and that is AGE and being OLD can basically slow down your expectations of your capabilities.
Hello.
Do you have any words of wisdom?
It was a great time. That's the words of wisdom. Encourage everyone to do it.
All right. Well, here's our support team, Chainsaw, along with Jake Armstrong, the All-American dog. We're back. We're going to get some water, and we're going to go on and get cleaned up and have something to eat. Thanks a lot for joining us for this adventure. We'll see you next time.